Been dreaming about her since she been gone. Was until she walked out the door. I realized I was wrong. Yeah, I got a fever. It's 103. Feel my heart sinking since she left me. Have I lost my mind? Feels like driving in circles, a never-ending road. Emotion sick to my stomach from losing the one I love. My regrets, they still echo as my head starts to ring. That one love I can't let go. She's the only one who meant something. Yeah, I got a fever, and it's killing me. Constant overthinking about why she left me. Have I lost my mind?
Network.
Hi, chat. Hello. Good morning, good evening, good night. I don't fucking know. Depends on whether or not you count the time or whenever I wake up. A good awake phase. Hello. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a great day. Great evening, great night. What the fuck do we even have? Monday, right? We do have Monday. Ah, nice. Hello. So, I have no fucking idea what the fuck we are doing today. Something. I guess account reviews. We might actually change up the account review thing a little bit. The start of the week, I will lost all sense of time. I don't know what time it is. Time is gone since forever. My oh my god. My time is divided in sleeping, working, and actually enjoying life. It's insane. What a privilege. Actual privilege. How the fuck do I ever go back to a normal job again? What the fuck? I don't think that's happening. Yo, Ecstasy, hi. Nick Wells says hi. The YouTube gang. So... yeah, we might change up the account review thingy a little bit in the future. Primarily because we have the same problem as always, which is kind of really just I do one account review and there are like 3 new, and that's kind of just okay, I don't fucking know. I don't change my title. I have Silver Palace later in there since like a week. We didn't do Silver Palace since like a week. But yeah, point being, it's not sustainable for me and kinda also feels bad for everybody who applies for an account review if we do it this way continuously. So the way of how it is probably gonna work, I still have to talk with QB about that a little bit, how exactly we do it in the best way. But we are likely gonna shift account reviews more towards a little Twitch thingy with channel points. So, yeah. Probably just gonna be like, hey, we are doing account reviews now, and then we are gonna prioritize some subs. Right, 2-3 subs, regardless of whether it's YouTube or Twitch or Patreon or whatever. And then we are gonna make account reviews through channel point redeems. It's kind of a little bit unfair, I guess, towards the YouTube side, but maybe it funnels some people from YouTube to Twitch, I guess. Also, we still have the sub thing. Except, like, literally nobody wants. In that case... Anyway. You have to spend channel points on something other than nothing? My bad. Hi Rivi, may I ask a question about one of your sheer runs? Sure. I probably don't remember shit, but feel free to. So, the fuck do we farm? Money? Oh my god, look, there it is! Ecstasy, thank you! You know that you don't have to subscribe on Twitch, your YouTube subscription is enough. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the palace a second time. So, we have 316, that should be fine, that should be fine. We have farmed that, we have enough shit, maybe? Oh my god, Lumi.
Remember, everyone, Twitch Prime is free small.
Yeah. In time. What is that random move? Anyway, okay, so I guess we're just gonna spam for money. Suna, Yeshongong, Diala, is that the optimal team for Yeshu, or did you specialize this team? I wouldn't say optimal. Depends. It's just the team I like more because I fucking hate Zhao. Zhao feels like garbage. You parry on her once accidentally, and then you are stuck for like 10 years in some random follow-up animation.
Ooh.
I can't Uwu anymore. You want to go last on review anyway? Account is more than shared. Why would you want to go last just because your account is more than shared, but according to yourself? I don't think you that anyway. Subs. Okay. So let's see who we have today. Yeah, Feed Lumi became cheaper. I mean, it's effectively the same as nothing. EU friendly? I don't think it says EU friendly in there anymore. Except unless I forgot to press the done button. It should say the AN account reviews, but maybe I forgot to press done. In that case, oops, sorry. Boom. You don't get what you're doing wrong with your Shangwang. If you want to, you join the Discord. We have like the gameplay showcase thing here, right? And you can like upload some gameplay if you want, be it YouTube or just upload it directly. And the community and me can give you feedback if you want to. Now it changed? Okay, I'm just a retard then. Fair. I blame Laura. Ba-ba. Okay, so we have all of that. Oh my god, we can farm this again. That is... Oh, we have this secret tree farm, right? Yeah? We don't have secret tree farm yet. That's unfortunate. I never look at what materials I need when I'm on CES. Oops. The fuck does secret need? Is it time for another hour of photo event? Sure. We can do that. I don't know why it isn't showing. Is it... upgrade guides? Maybe. Oh, here it is. Okay, nice. Oh, we need the Crimson Miasma Spike. Alright. So that is what we're gonna farm. Crimson Miasma. Hello, where? Oh, Notorious. Yes, I am in fact pulling for that. Crimson Miasma? She needs Wandering Hunter? Huh? But yeah, I am pulling for her. She's the most fun I've had in this game for a rather long while. I don't want to use that thing. We are gonna do Critneys. Critneys, wah 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 wah. Oh, Fangbu. Fangbu. There we go. You know, you can throw Notorious. I have forgotten. I've legit forgotten that Notorious. Then the outpost exists.
Lumi says everyone should pull the horse or Lumi will be mad.
Oh no, listen to Horny. Horny? Listen to Lumi! Oh. I don't think my brain is working yet. Bro, can you do like parries? No, I guess not. Icy Raven, hi, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, good morning, good time. You skip the horse and pull the tsundere. I mean, just pull all of them. Easy. Pull horse, you're good. Oh, wow. Secret is great. You skipped Norma, so you're skipping Uma. I don't see why you would do that. Norma is, in my opinion, not the best in slot. In theory it is, but the matchups don't really allow for it. Do something! Oh, bro, doesn't give me anything, huh? Ella Laura. Okay, bro's just AFK. I love it. You spent 150 on Remy and like 30 on Engine, so you kind of need to save. That's fair. Y'all should pull the horse there. Listen to Lara. Lara has a good idea of what is worthy pulling, outside of when she doesn't. Bro really needs to do something. He's just AFK. Can we just skip the entire... I don't think we can. Oh, maybe we can. Sure, he is not gonna... Oh, he is gonna go in there. Fuck. Laura tells P... Oh my god, what the fuck, Laura? Why would we do that? Don't do that. You'll maybe dump like 30 pulls into the guaranteed dial-in, and if that doesn't get them, then it's saving. You know, that's fair. It does carry over to the next one, right? I think it does. Okay, we're gonna go to the pursuit thingy. Because we kinda want to. I tell people to get Astra for gay reasons. Okay, that's funny. Oh my god, we actually get a parry! No way. We got 2 parries. I mean, it doesn't change anything, but we did get 2 parries. Oh my god, it does change something. What the fuck? We can skip this. Longgong use broken. You're getting M1 dial-in? Can't wait for the 4 ult, Yishuan. I mean, it's funny, but I kinda just never found it worthy. You need to be responsible with your monochrome. The only limited stunner you have is Trigger, and you don't have Astra. Do you have Sona? But yeah, you definitely should get a stunner. I would highly recommend dial-in. Oh my god! Why can bro not do just parry attacks? Are Sona and M1 interchangeable? No, Sona is just straight up better. Not even close in my opinion. M1 Astra is kinda baseline. We have 5. Okay, the rest we farm tomorrow. Then we can go 9. Sona M0 better than M1 Astra? I wouldn't say straight up better, but I would say they're probably about even. And arguably I prefer Sona, mainly because of the teams and matchups she allows, and also for the Bangbu choices. If that makes sense. Okay, so 160. I don't have shit again. What the fuck? You have worried there for a second. I still think that Sona is the best pull you can do for your account. For attack agents. I stand by that. So, we have all of that done. Okay. Good. Good, good. Let's do a DA run. I do need a DA run before we do, like, fun stuff or whatever. You agree random kid deserves to be pulled more? So, that was the DA run. I said we do one. You're an oval stand, but your goals are washed. They are. It's rather sad, actually. Do a parry, do a parry, do a parry, do a parry thing. Oh my god, bro doesn't do a parry thing. This would be a restart on PES. If the first move isn't a parry thing, it's a restart. Okay, it's a restart. You need longer than 20 seconds to stun bro. Ba-da-da. Do parry, do parry, do parry, and it's a restart. So this is how CES works, by the way. You know, go for high scores. That is exactly what you do. Also because I knew I would be able to get trigger sick along with her, which is like half of what makes her usable. It is so sad. I don't know, back then when I was making a video whether or not Trigger needs her signature, people have been clowning on me for that. Too funny. Technically there's a restart as well. Yeah. Oh, do I really want to grind a high score now? Does Miyabi still work without her sake? If you have Nangong Yu and Yuzua, she can work. Primarily because AP becomes just so much better in that team. So you can use like Weeping Gemini instead. But it is rather unfun to play her. And to build her. Oh, and it's a restart. Yippee. If you ever think about making videos for ZZZ, please keep this part in mind. It might deter you from doing that. This is correct, right? Now we have the stun at 240. Counterpoint for knees. I would agree. Fuck, that was very non-ideal. Lucky you, your way out of testing is very unorthodox. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, right? What your audience is, what your... There are so many ifs and else. So many ifs and else, that was not good. I should have parried on Bernice there. Technically, that's a restart as well. So... Get the burn. The good thing is, it doesn't... Stun timers don't really matter. Only thing that matters is getting disorders. Which, to be fair, I didn't really set up nicely either. You've just got new Salsa that makes it clear that's what you're talking about. Well, yeah, sure. We're gonna save her ultimate here. We did apply the sun, we did arguably 4-piece Freedom Blues is probably not that bad on Britney schemes either. With a lot of ifs and elses. Oh no. That was slightly out of stun, unfortunately. Oh, preparing that so that the next one is actually gonna do something good. Decibels look good. We do get the burn here. Then we can ult and chain into another burn, which is great. This is not very ideal, so we need to use the help basic for the corruption here. Disorder. Oh shit, that didn't trigger. There we go. And now we have to chain here. Can you do a parry? Thank you. And then we can ult one more time. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Bernice chain. EX. Another one. Ult. Then we trigger burn, and then we trigger corruption on top of that. And there's the kill. And that is why you reset, chat. If you reset like this, you can get the kill. But you really need to make sure that you get the first stun by like 240. And then you need to make sure that every single RNG afterwards is right as well. Which is really annoying. Hope we don't get another run where we miss the kill. I mean, it wasn't very ideal because one time I pressed, like, the fortunate part is that as soon as Bernice is out of her resources, you can basically do whatever, right? Like, you can choose whether or not you just stay on Nangang Yu basic attacking, or whether or not you just, like, do stuff on Yuzua. But it's a little bit sad for Yuzua's resources because, unfortunately, the EX didn't trigger the one assault there, right? I did need the assault for the decibels, so that I can get first of all the disorder damage, right, on the corruption from Nangang Yu. And then also, that's like important for damage, and then the disorder I need as well for the decibels, as well as the assault, to make sure that my Nangang Yu ultimate is up in time again. And as we saw on the timer, it was very close, right? It was 1 second. So if I would have gotten that just from the EX instead, that would have been very nice. But unfortunately I had to waste ult there, which is a little bit unlucky because we have been very fortunate that our RNG in the second in the last out of stun, right, was very good. Like, bro was active and actually doing like parry stuff, but let's imagine he wouldn't have been doing that. And instead, bro would have done something like, I don't know, summoning his ball. And you want to keep Yuzua ult or any kind of ult for these kind of things to interrupt bro, so that he hopefully immediately goes after into another move. And that there are a lot of ifs and outs and conditions, and the behavior trees in this game are rather complicated, and they also take positioning into account. But yeah. It is what it is. Yo, Jerivan. Yo, Alaris. Hi. Hello, good evening, good evening. So, okay. We do have all of that. Good. Let's do a little bit of photo stuff. And after photo stuff, we are gonna do account reviews. Also, today is gonna be a little bit less energetic, in case you didn't notice. I don't feel like screaming around now. You think fights would be easier if there was less RNG and every attack could be parried? I mean, there would be. There are pros and cons for that. All energy gone? No. I just want to practice a bit more and I can't do that while screaming. Rather simple. Oh fuck, I have to use a vinyl album frame. That's one. Perfect. So let me do combat. Why the fuck do I have to take pictures of random NPCs? So imagine somebody joins the stream right now for the first time and thinks this is my usual stream. What the fuck? Poor boy, poor girl. What do I have to do? Clear stage, I can do that. 5 photos, I can do that. One enemy, ultimate. Sure. Can I just use Pyrus in that case? They would hear what does the fuck say after. Yeah, the infamous story player. True. Wow. Give me energy. Become Gru, but no Sankov stream then. Maybe somewhere. Not today though. Sky stage. Oh yeah, on the very left. Virus Caliphate. Anyway. Yeah, first gonna take just all of the required pictures. I had a discussion with a friend of mine about he likes it, dislikes it because it's too much yapping. Oh wait, that's actually not a bad shot. Aww. My only thing is I cannot change anything. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Random lion. Okay, let's go back to this one. Perfect shot. Ow. Can we get rid of bro? Yep. You like the yapping in the story, but to be fair, I ended up enjoying Ampharius. Okay, I will be real. I love Ampharius. I think Ampharius was great. Except that I didn't finish it. But 3.3 and 3.4 were absolute peak. One of the best stories Hoyo has done so far. I do want to specify Hoyo here. What frame do we even take? It is very happy, yeah. The lion is in there. Almighty Belion. This mode shows seriously often impressive ray tracing and destroys your PC, but you don't need performance during a photo mode. Funnily enough, that's probably true. Magazine cover. My god, I want to zoom in further. We need to get more love to the Bangbus. What do you mean it looks like that? That is exactly what happened. Belion's present did kill that. Look at the almighty Belian. Who's the hottest Bangbo? So, I don't know what sexuality I have right now, but I'm rather sure I'm not into Bangbos. Rather difficult to answer that for me. Lucia! Oh no, why is it cloudy? Remove the clouds. Look at her little tail. So wackly. I love it. Polaroid. I mean, that's a great cover. Sweet memories. Welcome you, Arido. That is good. Fantastic. I love Lucia. Lucia is so cute. That's me right now, IRL. That's how I look. Need a different frame for this one. Bizarre. Ooh. 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 Hello. You can use the slow-mo mode. I know, that is what I did already a few times, but most of the time I just use it like, you know, 1 by 1 frame by frame. The T-posing! Wait. Never mind. We have a T-pose. The T-posing Belian. That's so big. I wanted to take this shot, but Belian just T-posing is too funny. Wait. Can we? I need this. I need a T-posing Bangbu. That is my wallpaper. Okay, anyway. Lucia in her peak position. Fire Flincher, hi, welcome in. Small warning, today is a calm stream. Usually my streams are slightly more energetic. Aw, look, she's sleeping. Wait, that's such a nice... Polaroid. Look, he's like me. Might be the name. Oh yeah, right, we do have to actually do the stage thing. I kinda forgot about that. Wait. Where's the holo thing again? Not that one. The other one. Up. Starlight Moment, but that is like too Billy. It only suits for Billy. There we go. Okay. Now let's go to this stage. You know what? Save it as well. You're so sad you won't be able to use Claret in the photo event. Don't worry. They're just gonna bring it back. You'll be good. Oh, that is already a perfect shot, but... camera, move faster. Oh no, I cannot move the camera faster, what the fuck? Okay. How do we roll the cam? You know what? That's a nice shot. I'm not happy with that though. Oh my god, I cannot adjust it perfectly. That's centered. I think it's centered. Go with that. And then let's also take the hollow one. Yeah. That looks nice. Good. Sky stage. That is such a sick picture though. Wait. I do like this kind of camera angle though. Okay, anyway, what the fuck? I'm just doing pictures instead of doing the stage. We need some dial-in action. Oh shit. I do want to have the VFX in there, but I don't want to have her ring in there. Never mind. You just should have taken a picture of Belion like this. I think that's a good picture of Belion. I would say that's a rather perfect shot. Why does it say simple shot? What the fuck? Problem is I can't really move the camera here. Look, the animation is just repeating. It's so interesting if you look in slow-mo how many different VFX happen there at once. And how things change over time. Actually really cool to see. Now we have access to the camera again. Well, somewhat, I guess. Kamiya's VFX is super cool, yeah it is. To be fair, most characters have really nice VFX. Oh my god, I don't see shit. Everything is happening at once. Where's my Yunkui Summit film? Hello. Fuck, what angle do we take? I do like the angle from the bottom, I think. So many different colors, what the fuck? Want to take a shadow. Okay, I guess you don't get a shadow. She's just styling. Polaroid magazine cover. Has it been the 5 days to fully unlock the event? I don't know. Is Dylan like completely fine without her sick, or should I sacrifice some pulse? I mean, Dylan is fine without her sick. I mean, of course, you are gonna see an improvement between having it and not having it. Whether or not that improvement is worth it to you, I cannot tell you. Can we hide Gijuan in the background? I don't think we can. I would like... kind of slightly. Oh, I don't think we get a nice shot of this though. I think that works. That's not all too bad. Sky frame ride. I have not played versus Priest since forever. How the fuck does this boss work? 1, 2, whatever. Bow. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, let's see. Okay, the things don't appear. These things don't appear until he goes into our ultimate form. VFX place? No. These VFX look so nice. I still don't have full control over the camera yet. Oh no, the black ink. The black ink clipping here. That's so unlucky. Would have loved for that thing to not be the case. No! And it destroys the picture. Yiran giving you the finger? I wish you would. That's like the middle finger? It does. Zero memory. Wanted. Wanted for the middle finger. Okay, so we have that one. We did clear the stage, and so actually is it possible to fail clear the stage unless you just cancel early? I wonder. Alright, let's go. Norma. Hi, Norma. Cursed Mirror, Sky Stage. Again, the Sky Stage. Oh, that is where the memes are from. I see. A C rating is possible if the summer runs out before killing the boss. How is that possible? Like, don't you kind of just have to be AFK for that? Why am I dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. Cis, oh my. Change 2 agents, 1 square meter of Lumina frame. Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess could not do the Cis thing. Use different agents. Oh. That tongue was kinda hot. Maybe I'm not straight after all. Ah, look how happy Seed is. I do like Seed's personality, I just really don't like her playstyle. Look, the wanted poster. 2 agents! Oh shit, Neatkiss is back. Hi, Neatkiss. I legit thought you disappeared for some time. Good to see you again. What do we have to do? Oh yeah, right, we do need 2 agents. Why do we need a wanted poster for 2 agents? Oh, and Aftershock as well? To see me too. I'm rather confident I look a bit different now. As opposed to 5 years ago. It was actually school related, you got accepted? Oh hell yeah. I'm rather happy to hear that for you. Nice. That is very nice. Make sure you don't give up on that, right? But I'm happy to hear that that you can do that, you know? There are a lot of people who would not do that. They would just rather give up on school. There's no aftershock here. What the fuck? Okay. Snack it is, in fact. Oh yeah, the wanted poster for nothing. Where are the two agents? Oh, there are the two agents. Wait, that's a really good picture. Sissia's eye is glowing. Where do the shine VFX come from? She looks so innocent here, what the fuck? There, that's our sis, yeah. That's the face I was looking for, not whatever that other thing was. I really wish I could get this straight. Yeah. Sissia is such a good girl. I don't know if she's trans. Okay. We do need the luminous square meter thing. She deserves all the snacks. What about me? Where are my snacks? You're sleepy? Have a good night. Thanks for being here, Kirby. Sleep well. Bow. Much love, Kirby. Take care. Okay, you know, let's just take that one. Ding 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 ding. So surely that breaks the miasma shield. It actually does. Yo, Stefan, hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Today is a calm stream. We are taking it calmly today. So, unfortunately, that's kind of all we can do. Mm. The other ones are... When do the other ones unlock? Both tomorrow or after tomorrow? Still 2 days, right? You will continue 3D modeling? Hell yeah. Show me your work, someone. Thank you. Have fun, enjoy. So what do we have? Unlockson, yeah, still 2 days. Okay, fuck it. I guess we're just gonna continue in 2 days. Alright. Do we do account reviews, chat? Do we do account reviews? I guess we do account reviews. So, sub priority. You'll send your work in general? Do it. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, man. So, we have Mars. We did Falk yesterday. We also did do Topley, right? Didn't we do Topley yesterday? We did do Topley yesterday. Void Run, Smoke, Planar Terminus. Topley is in here twice. Oh. Jaravan, are you here? I saw you in chat before. We could do the Jaravan if Bro's here. Otherwise, another review from Topley. Topley, did you like yesterday? No to sell. Gross review mixing. I know. Mars. Oh, Paco. Paco. Are you in chat? I saw you before, I think. I just saw you. Would you like your review? Well, re-review, I guess. Sure. Okay, nice. Then we are gonna start off with you, Paco. We have Paco, Mars, and afterwards... Okay, we are just gonna do Paco and Mars for now, and then we're gonna see. Because I do have to leave early tomorrow, and I kinda should sleep, but I can't sleep recently. So I'm not sure how that is gonna work out, but we will see. Alright, I actually still have coffee. God damn it, I don't even drink my coffee anymore. Fuck. Yep, Paco sent me your luck and data. I'm gonna quickly get something else to drink because for some reason I can't see coffee anymore. Be right back. Why the fuck am I muted? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, chat. Yeah, we are in. Please delete your login data from Discord. Thank you, Paco. Okay, chat, I'm sorry. Forget to unmute myself always. Not sometimes, it's genuinely always. My bad. Okay, so Paco. Have a look. It's a re-review, right? So let's have a look. Poll recommendations. Zambisec was a good idea for you. Yujuan, probably a good poll. That was on the 29th of January. So 7 months ago. We have so now let's see if you did that. Farming recommendations. BNB, AV, Youngkoi, King of the Summit. Delete all the useless stuff. YSG minus 6% or plus minus 6 or plus 9. I have no idea what that means. I mean, I can read, I understand the words, but I don't know why the fuck I wrote this. Oh, because of Nicole. I see. Thank you, that makes a lot of sense. Miyabi, AM slot 6, you're overcapping CR, makes 88%, level her basic CX assist to 11, Weeping Gemini over Fusion Compiler. That is correct, and I mean, depends on how well, and also Fusion Compiler, which refinement, but anyway. And Pen Ratio slot 5. So, let's see how much you did of that. So, I will not be happy with Miss Elowen. We'll be fine. I am rather calm today. Maybe I'm happy with your Bernice. 21 subs. Never mind, I'm not happy with Bernice. You skipped. You still don't have Yijuan. Alright. But you do have Sona by now. So that's good. And otherwise, I mean, you don't have Silly, you don't have Yijuan. Yeah, you have literally 0 Rupture outside of Manato. But you do have Manato. So it's not 0. Okay, it's 0. It's 50. Bro is 50. Okay, did you get Sambi Sig? Where's Sambi? You did in fact get Sambi Sig. Good. Suna, yes. Yujuan. Okay, you hate Shifu. Understood. We will check farming stuff later. YSG. What does your YSG look like? You are at 48. Okay. That is a very good YSG. Hell yeah. Pog. Approved. Meep BB. $33.81. 128, 300. Okay. You do have AMD6 as well. Sure. Looks good. Zhao. You do still run HP percent. You have too much HP. You have any RPs. You do not. You have any RPs on fun? Oh, no. Okay, no. That thing. Lucia. You said I won't be happy with that, yeah. I factually am not. Also, I don't know why I wrote this, but that is wrong. Level EX to 12, not to 11. Yeah, I will move the mindscapes after, don't worry. I'm just checking the homework. And after that, I can move my character. Yanagi. Huh? Where's Goal? Yeah. Yanagi was abandoned in the depths. Alright. Fair enough. Dead. You do have M1 though. Alright. So, you did most of the homework, so that is good. You have M2 Remiel, M0, M0, M1 YSG, M1 Astra. Did you take M1 Astra from the selector with Zambisic? That's what you did? Yes. You did play this story as well. You have 2 Zambisics. Oh. M1. Your Bernice needs some work. And everything else here is dead. Alright. So, Aria and Nangong share the build. Well, that is rather difficult if you want to play them together, but I mean, you probably don't. Okay, that is a really good Remiel. Good job. Vilena, 27 to 7. You do run wind damage bonus. Great. ER to PCR. That is a fantastic piece. Nice job. I mean, nice job in terms of RNG. Looks good. Your skills look fine. You might want to consider leveling this to 12. You do fortunately have the Hamster Cage Parses, but you will parry on her like rather often. So that's fine. But otherwise looks good. Nangong 24, 12, 12, 12. Okay. Which one is built currently? Okay, you share this. Hopefully not the Flight of Fancy, but ether damage bonus. That looks pretty good, especially for running ether damage bonus. Alright. And then this one you just share, you said. Okay. Oh my god, that's not actually bad. Yeah. Your skills are leveled. I do like that. That looks nice. You didn't really waste anything here. That's good. That looks great as well. You can consider putting a little bit more into dodge, but to be fair, it's rather rare that you do that. I mean, dodging. 2500. Your crit damage is very low on her. I mean, you have 2 crit damage subs, so yeah. You might want to consider getting a bit more crit damage on her, but I mean, it's also Dylan. So there's that. But otherwise, you do have 6, so that's good. User 23, nice. Yeah, works. Roll better substats. Good. Skills look fine. Dylan we had. YSG, fully maxed out. That is a great YSG. Good attack. Great crit damage. Fantastic crit damage. You actually can arguably lose a bit of crit damage and get more attack. Even more attack. Depends a bit on what you play her in. You run attack, crit damage. Oh my god. Those are insane. You were considering switching this to attack? Do you have an attack piece right now? Doesn't look like you do. You can do that, depending on the team you play in. If you play her with Dylan Sona. No, sorry, Dylan Zhao. Wait. Oh, you don't have Zhao, sick. Okay. I would keep it this way. Depends on which team you play her in. With Dylan Zhao, Zhao sick is rather important for the crit damage. But that's a great YSG. Nothing to say here. It's good. Very good. 22,393. You probably are 4RP. Yeah, good. Not much to say. Looks fine. Let's switch that one back. Evelyn. Oh. That is so beautiful. Arguably, you have too much crit damage. Oh, because you're unsevered. Makes sense. If you are able to get Heartstring Nocturne, I would recommend your Heartstring Nocturne, surprise. Because she's already oversaturated in crit damage. But that is great. Even if you subtract 48 from this one, you're still at 136. That is a great Evelyn. Good job. skills look great. Astra looks good. You are still running S4 voice. That is fine. If you can maintain the stacks, it's good. Keep in mind it only lasts 15 seconds. So usually you directly want to do a quick assist from S4 from Astra into Evelynn directly before stun. Otherwise, S4 voice is gonna drop off during stun, right? That is one of the reasons why nowadays many people just use Moonlight Lullaby instead, because it's much easier to maintain this rather than maintaining this. Keep in mind you lose all stacks if you do this once, right? Tinseki, hi. But yeah. Good. Very good. It's M1. You have everything you need. You can consider just running Kaboom instead. It is better than Bashful, even if you lose some attack. It also makes maintaining Astral Voice much easier, because you do in fact need the energy for it to maintain it, right? So I probably would recommend you, if you can you get more attack somewhere? Wait. You do have more attack here. You won't need to steal it from somebody else. But if you're able to get a little bit more attack now, that's great. I would probably recommend you to use Kaboom over Bashful Demon. Even if your attack drops a little bit lower, it's okay. It will make maintaining Astral Voice much easier. And generally also her buff, right? Keep in mind that her buff... where is it? Here. It lasts for 20 seconds, right? And it can be extended up to 30 seconds. But it is surprisingly easy for some people to drop this buff. Especially because of stun windows, right? You do like a lot of parries or something, and then you go into the stun window, and then after the stun, you just forget to do this. So, like, you know, you do like one stun before, one parry before stun or something, then you get like the attack buff here as well. And you maybe just also accidentally just hit this. Yeah, you sent another model. I'll check it afterwards, after the stream, thank you. 33, yeah, we did look at that. That looks rather good. I think the main problem you have is that you just don't have enough rolls. As dumb as it sounds, it's 33 subs, right? But like, if you would have some attack rolls on this one, it would be very nice. You can also consider... running attack D4 here. What do you have for attack percent? Oh, not much, okay. Yeah, and the subs on this one are... I mean, they are rather good for her. Oh. You do have some good AM discs. This one is just better. That is, generally, you don't really have many dead rolls, right? You do have AP on her. I think the best thing you can do right now is roll better substats, and then switch your, well, more crit rate, right? Crit rate substats, and then switch your D4 to like an attack percent main stat. And you're probably gonna see a rather big increase from that. Just because your crit damage itself isn't really gonna do anything, right? Neither is the crit rate here. But your attack and your AP play into the Nangang Yu playstyle. So if you can, try to get an attack percent piece here. Attack, and then AM. You can even argue, if you get this one attack, you can run an ice damage bonus here, right? Something like this. And ideally, that ice damage bonus has an attack percent sub, which would be really good. That is like the main problem this piece has, is that it has no attack percent subs. But otherwise, it's pretty good. 29. Sambi being bold. That is not all too bad. I mean, in the end, it's row better substats, right? Yeah, it's row better substats. Yeah. And level your skills. That looks fine. That is fine. This is work in progress, as you said. That looks leveled. If you really like Pyrois and you play her a lot, consider this. Yeah, Wind of Mercury, hi. How am I? Calm today. I am calm. It's a calm Rivi stream. Once in a while. Oh my substats. Pen ratio. You really want a 2-piece puffer. The difference between Branch and Blade and puffer on her is rather impressive. So, high rise. 2-piece puffer. Or generally, farm puffer. You have literally 0. Good, Yosemite is work in progress. I don't really need to note anything there. I will note down the Miyabi thing, I think. Miyabi. Attack D4, and then you can go for ice damage with attack percent sub. On crit rate sub you need, right? D5. Ice damage with attack percent D5. I mean, even if you still use this one, it's not the worst, right? It's just better if you can get ice damage. Attack percent, ice damage, AM is one of the better layouts. You can also run AP, ice damage, attack percent. Also works good. There's so many different layouts that Miyabi can use. Honestly, that's probably like... I don't really like Miyabi, right? But I think... generally it's rather nice that she has so many different build paths. She's rather intensive on her substats though. 3-1, energy region 2, you do run ER 2-piece. You might want to consider running... I mean, it depends on what team you run her in, right? Sona, outside YSG, Impact, plus 2-piece, not 20-piece. King of the Summit. It's her best layout in every team that is not YSG. Even in Nangong Yu teams. Yeah, because Nangong Yu's done so far, or like the full AOD team, right? Because Nangong Yu's done so fast, you don't really get much use of the additional ER. Yeah, that is the same thing of what we have had here. Gao. ER slot 6. Lucia, yeah. I'll let you go this time. 29, 399. Ooh. You run... Oh, you run Sharpened Stinger. Okay. If you're able to actually maintain Sharpened Stinger, it's really good. But you have to do it every 10 seconds, right? So it's rather difficult to maintain it. And you are gonna lose all stacks if you drop it once. So you have to do it 3 times again. I mean, I guess you can also just like enter combat or trigger perfect dodge. But it is a little bit annoying, especially during stun. If you cannot maintain it, Weeping Gemini is better. But otherwise, that looks fine, right? It's pretty good. That's a really nice piece. That one is really nice. That one is really nice. Those two are also great. This one could have more AP. But yeah, it's fine otherwise. You can consider leveling the assist. But yeah. Primarily for stun reasons, right? Especially with Velena, you want 3 stuns, or like honestly any anomaly team that is with Nangong Yu. And it's easier if you just have more days, who would have thought. She is dead, you said. Yeah, she is factually dead. Your Bernice is also unfortunately factually dead. You run fire damage bonus, that is not super great. Bernice, 4-piece, Freedom Blues with Velena. You kinda rubbed her pieces, that's fair. You do want a 4-piece Freedom Blues with Velena. And you want Pen and D5. You also want a 2 PCR. I don't know why people don't do that. I saw somewhere on the Bernice main subreddit today, it was like, what kind of 2-piece do you want? And people were saying like 2-piece Phaethon's Melody. I don't know why they get to that conclusion. Mathematically, it doesn't make sense. I literally just math it out that it doesn't make sense. Like, where is it here? Her base AM is 118. 8% of 118 is 9.2. If you lose 20% ER, you lose 25% of your buff of this one. So you literally lose 7.5 Anomaly Mastery, which is basically the exact same, just slightly less than you would gain from Phaethon's Melody. And then you also lose damage bonus, 5%. Sorry, 4%. Makes no sense. Like, for... yeah. I don't know. Reddit, yeah, but it's like so interesting because if you go to a subreddit which is about maining one single character, right? If I go to a YSG subreddit, I would expect that the people there have an idea what they're talking about, and they just don't. I mean, not always, right? There are some people who are in there who know, but it's rather interesting sometimes. Oh yeah, and if you can get copies for Flamemaker Shaker, please do, because it's really fucking good. It doubles these values, right? You get 50 more AP and 35% more damage bonus. Your pen ratio here is gonna be much better if you can get copies for Flamemaker Shaker. Am I affiliated with the internet website? Yes, I made it. And it is down because I took it down. And everything else here is dead, I guess, Nicole. I probably would recommend you... I mean, you're at 2.1k, that is better than most. I probably would use attack percent here. Jane subreddit hates you for saying that W5 Jane6 still performs worse than W1 Alisic. Well, I would actually agree with the subreddit there. By quite a big margin. And everything else is not built. You can consider building Rena. Wait, what are your supports? In Ram team, that is mainly because people like... Okay, so when you play like Jane and Ram, right? So Ram intro is something around 4 seconds-ish. Sorry, 3.5 seconds-ish. Then you have Ram ultimate, which is also like 3.5 seconds-ish. And then you have Ram health basic, which is nearly 4.2 seconds, 4.5 seconds. I will say 4.2, I'm actually not too sure. So if you add that together, right, 2 of them already are enough to lose your uptime on your Jane-Sig. So the correct play in a Rem team would be Rem intro. So, well, actually you start on like Jane B6 or ideally EX. Then you do Rem intro plus ultimate. Then you go back to Jane. You need to have an EX ready here. And then you do Ram EBA, right? That is what you have to do, because otherwise you will drop the buff. The problem is, who the fuck does that? Right? So, from a theoretical standpoint, no, Jane Sig does outperform Alice Sig by a rather large margin. But you need to play around that. And most people probably just don't do that. Actually, do we have... Wait, I would like to know that. I don't think we do have the data for that, right? Deadly Assault. Gain. This is still the old one. Antilla. Oh my god, 20% of players have M2. Insane. So... yeah. I mean, for most players that is still true. So one thing that is important to keep in mind here, we cannot separate in usage data currently, right? If you go to the build section, you will find that this one has the same score, right? And the same usage, S1 and S5. We currently cannot separate between the different refinements. So it's gonna have the same usage data. So if you go to the analytics and you look at this, this is the average score regardless of regardless of whether it's R1 or R5. It's a mix between those. I actually asked if we can like get separate data for that somewhere. But yeah, on average, Practice Perfection just outperforms because people just cannot maintain it. And that is the current cycle, right? So it is usually with Remiel here. It's really interesting how all of these scores are basically the same, but Freedom Blues performs the worst, primarily probably because people just don't update it. But yeah, if you're ever interested in like stats, I highly recommend you on Pritrin to go to the analytics tab of the character. There's so much information in here that people just kind of ignore. There's so much information in here. Yo, Bennett, hi. Right? Like, you can see like the different usage data. It's kind of cool to see sometimes. Average substats. Energy region? Oh, 100. Okay. Percent? Oh yeah, makes sense. Why is it .06? Who the fuck runs ER? There are some people who run ER on her. And there are also some people who run Impact, apparently. Or HP percent. Slot 4. Oh. Again, there are rather interesting stats here, right? But, Janesig also has much higher usage rate, which lowers the average score. Yeah, like, there are people who usually have a better idea on when to use what. Also keep in mind, Sharpened Stinger is much easier to obtain nowadays than Practice Perfection is, because it's in the shop. But yeah, regardless, right? Practice Perfection is still a really good weapon on her, and nobody can convince you otherwise. For the average player, Practice Perfection is great. With Remiel, you just really need to do this thing, because otherwise if you don't do that, you're just gonna fuck yourself over. Please don't, by the way, take this exactly, right? That's why I wrote ish. But point being, all of them together take longer than 10 seconds. So if you don't do a Janie X in between, you don't have time for a B6. There's no way that you can easily get to B6 quickly enough to maintain it. But yeah, if you do that, you need to use the EX in between, otherwise you lose your buff. Anyway, point being made, I think. Sorry for the little distraction here. I don't think I have anything else to say. Full priority. I don't have for you. I think it's fine. You do have Bernice, I'm happy. You want Claret? Understandable. He's Bernice. Just different. Little Betty. But you don't want Roxy? Then don't pull her. Are there any questions you have? I think that is a rather good account. You did a lot of good stuff here. Some units very nicely built. Yes. Ask away. Ask away. My eyes are on you. Why is the music so calm? I'm falling asleep to this, what the fuck? Sayatri is convincing you? Yeah, I Fake Daughter, you should do that anyway. Get Bernice copies. Just for the love of Bernice. I would tell you the same. All in for Bernice. We should make a crowdfunding for a Bernice outfit for me. A Rivi Bernice outfit. Should I get Dial-in M1? How much attack can I drop on Astra for switching Kaboom? I'm thinking of getting Aria Engine, but I don't think it's worth it since you have Vivis. Okay, so... let me quickly check. Okay, so we do have the drip marketing, right? And if you have very sharp eyes, you will notice that Claret actually has a new class. We don't know what class that is, we don't know what it does, but you can imagine that we are very likely to move away from Anomaly now. And with Aria just having her rerun, it is also much more likely that they are gonna gonna release another Anomaly DPS that's gonna outshine Aria someone. Also, you have Velena, right? And if you play this team, her best signature, well, her best weapon is Vivian signature, which is what you use. So that is completely fine. I don't think you need Aria signature. For the Kaboom question, the answer is really how well are you able to maintain the buffs, both Astral Voice as well as her other buffs, but primarily Astral Voice. Running Kaboom on her makes it much easier for you to maintain Astral Voice, which is why I would always recommend it, if you know how to make use of it. I think 3200 is fine. If you can get more, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. In the end, right, she does 35%, so no, that's not the calculator. If you take 3200 times 0.35, you get 1120, right? You lose 80 combat attack. 80. Right? If you... What team would you play her in right now? What team would you play Astra in? Astra, Eve, Dial-in. Okay. So your Eve is at 3500 plus 1120. You have Kaboom, which is this one times 1.12 miles